Good afternoon and welcome to BJC Mitzvah A, number 234, part 2, using the Sefer Hachinuch, Mitzvah that keeps your soul on its way. And we're actually going to start from the beginning again because now we have the book. Better to do it inside as opposed to using Sefaria. Here we go. The prohibition upon a judge to honor a litigant who is prominent. And this is found once again in the third book of Vayikra, Parshas Kedoshim. Says the verse in Leviticus chapter 19, verse 15, and you shall not honor a great man in court. When two litigants come before the court to adjudicate their case, the judges must ensure that the litigants are treated with equality and fairness. The following two mitzvahs, this mitzvah and mitzvah 235, which is going to be the positive of this commandment, discuss this requirement. This mitzvah entails that the judge shall not accord honor to one of the litigants over the other at the time of litigation, even if the litigant accorded more honor is great, esteemed, and commands respect, as it is stated in Leviticus. And you shall not honor a great man in court. Elaborating on this prohibition, the sages stated in Sefer to the verse, this means that you, i.e. the judge, shall not say this person is wealthy, or he is of great lineage, and therefore how can I humiliate him? That is to say, how can I shame him by not according him more honor than his disputant, who is not of similar stature? Therefore, to preclude this attitude, it is stated, and you shall not honor a great man. The judge must treat both litigants equally regardless of their relative stature. The underlying purpose of this mitzvah is well known, and says the author, I've written it at the beginning of the Parsha in Mitzvah Obligation 6, Mitzvah 235 was actually going to be the next mitzvah. Among the laws of the mitzvah is that which the sages of blessed memory said in Shavuos, that a court should not have one litigant sitting and the other one standing, rather both litigants should stand. For when they are before the court, it is proper that they stand as though they are before the divine presence. For the Spirit of God dwells among an assembly of Jewish judges, as it is stated in Psalms. God stands in the divine assembly. Nevertheless, the sages of blessed memory stated in Shavuos that if the judges wish to seat both of the litigants, they have the authority to do so. Regarding when is this ruling stated, though? Regarding the time when the arguments are presented. But at the conclusion of the case, i.e. when the verdict is pronounced, it is not merely appropriate, but actually obligatory for the litigants to stand, as it is stated in Exodus. Moses sat to judge the people, and the people stood before Moses. In earlier times, the Beis Din used to enforce this rule and not allow the litigants to sit at the time of issuing the verdict. However, it has become customary in all Jewish courts in the post-Talmudic era to seat the litigants even at the time of issuing the verdict, due to concern that demanding the litigants stand might cause discord. Okay, we're on the home stretch. We'll finish up tomorrow. Thanks for listening to Sponsor Each Mitzvah 36 from 100 to Gold. Have a wonderful day.